Our animal of the week started many years ago from a small egg which is a little bit larger than a chicken's egg. This fellow at the present time weighs about 250 pounds. This is an adult American alligator. And he's saying hello to you. Now, one thing about alligators you can remember if you ever run into them, they're ticklish behind the back leg. And when we clean the tanks out at Steinhardt Aquarium, you notice that the fellows, if they want to make them move, they do this to them. And they take off towards the cameraman, who is now taking off, leaving the studio. And as long as he doesn't throw this tail towards me, well, then I'm perfectly safe. But this is a rather ticky procedure, so I wanted to mention that these fellows grow very, very rapidly, provided you keep the temperature. Hold up, boy. Provided you keep the temperature at about 80 degrees, 1 foot per year, until they're full grown. And this one is coming over now, and he's going right out of the studio, and I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but we'll see if we can follow him as he goes down this way. Now, with the closing of Steinhardt Aquarium, there's been quite a bit of interest in the fact that the section, one of the sections which will be partially closed, is where we keep the big gators. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about the problems of boarding alligators and the kinds of temperatures that are required. He seems to be going over towards our guest scientist, Dr. Beadle, who's never really had much experience with the genetics of alligators, although he's worked on all kinds of other genetics. And while he goes down there, I would like to point out the fact again that this is the American alligator, which is a rather docile fellow. And I'll stop and leave him right at this point. Stop right there if you will. Stop right there, boy. That's good. Stay right there. And if we can swing a camera up here, I will show the differences between an alligator and another fellow that comes from South America. This fellow right here, which has the narrow head. This fellow on this side is the caiman, and the other fellow is the alligator. Pointed nose is the caiman. That's the one that's sold in the pet stores at the present time for an alligator. This one right here is the alligator, and it's docile. The other one has the temperament of the crocodiles, rather nasty, and doesn't make a good pet. Well, this is our old alligator, and we have about a dozen of these, and we're looking for a home for them, and someday soon we'll be taking them out from the aquarium and boarding them at the present time at some unknown site. Very nice fellows, and if you like alligators, they make excellent pets. Well, enough for our animal of the week. We hope that you have enjoyed the program, and we'll look forward to seeing you 1 week from this time on Science in Action. Thank you very much.